welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin. I've got some delicious coffee right here. That is so good. And today we're going to be doing something a bit different. I'm not going to be doing a movie review. I'm not going to be doing makeup. I'm going to be doing an all about me video because I haven't done this on my channel yet. And I want, my subscribers and anyone that clicks on my video to kind of know like what my channel is all about me, and just get a general vibe if they want to come and join the family. So thank you to everyone that has subscribed so far. I've super appreciated anyone that clicks on my videos, likes, shares, whatever. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys, and we're on the journey to growing this channel. So thank you for those that have been along the way. So this all about me video, I wrote down some things, some questions, some thoughts, so I can share with you guys. Of course, I know all about me, obviously, but I just wanted to have my thoughts more streamlined and not be all over the place, which I can do quite easily. So I just wrote down some things all about me so you guys can learn a little bit about me. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Okay, so the number one thing is my name. My name is Erin, and what is my channel all about? So for me, I started my channel because I just love watching a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube along with other platforms as well, of course, like Netflix, Hulu, blah, blah, blah. But I watch a lot of YouTube. Like, a lot of the stuff I watch on TV is YouTube, and I got inspired by other YouTubers, of course. And I wanted to do my channel with the things that I really love. So I really do love using makeup and being very creative with that, and being creative in all areas of my life, and makeup just happens to be one of them. But I also really love horror movies and all things creepy. It might not seem like it, but that is one of my favorite things to do, is watch horror movies. So I thought, why not combine the two? And so my first couple videos, I was doing my makeup get ready with me, talking about horror movie themes, and now I kind of do makeup videos and movie review videos. So I've just combined the two things that I like. So that's my channel. I'm hoping to attract people that like makeup, but also people that maybe like horror movies. So those things don't have to be mutually exclusive either. So we can mash them all together. Or if you just like makeup videos, you can watch my makeup videos. If you just like movie review videos, you can watch those. So there you go. All right, so next one is actually number one on my list here, which is my age. I'm 25 years old. So, number two, profession. I am a teacher. I've been teaching for 2.5 years. I love to tack on that half because I taught for a semester at a high school. I teach Spanish. So I teach Spanish. I taught for a semester at a high school. I taught Spanish 1 and 2, those two levels. And now I teach at an elementary school, and I've been teaching at this elementary school for 2 years now. And I really love it. I teach Spanish to the little kids ages 5-ish to about 10, 11, so K through 5. I teach everyone in the building, and it's like a special. So they come to see me for 45 minutes and 3 days in a row, and then I don't see them again for a while, which is not the most ideal situation to learn Spanish, but it's super fun, and the kids love that special. So just kind of, it's great for them to have exposure to another language at such a young age. And my school is very special because some of the kids actually have Spanish throughout the day. It's a dual language school, so that means that they are learning subjects in Spanish throughout the day. So it's amazing. I love it, love it, love it. Wish I had that when I was a kid. I would have been so much more better at Spanish if I had learned starting when I was in elementary school. But I didn't start my Spanish learning journey until I was in 8th grade. Well, 7th grade. I had like an introductory class, but I didn't start learning until 8th grade. And I would have loved to have learned as a kid and learned in so many different subjects. So alright, so number 3 is why I started my YouTube. I kind of switched 1 and 3, but that's okay. I already told you guys that. I'll just add on that the quarantine really prompted me to start. Like, I had all this time. Teaching does take up a lot of time, like planning. Like, people don't understand how much teaching takes up your time. You gotta plan, you have to do lesson plans, you have to do all this different stuff. So being in quarantine really prompted me to start making videos because I had more time. So wasn't leaving the house. All right, number 4, my favorite things to do. I'm kind of like Leonardo da Vinci. I'm not going to compare myself to him, but I just love a lot of different things. I have so many different hobbies and things I love to do, so I'll just list them off quickly. I love watching TV, reading, listening to music, writing, fiction. I have several books I'm writing Who knows if they ever get published, but I like to do it. And I also really love to write lists. Like I have like 10 notebooks at a time with just like lists or video ideas, list of makeup products, list of shows I've watched. I mean, I just make a list of everything. So I love making lists. I love to learn different languages. Right now I'm trying to polish up my French. I actually did French in high school as well as Spanish. So I did 2 languages in high school. I had French and then I had Spanish. I ended up pursuing the Spanish because I just went further with it, but I don't want to lose the French either, so I do continue studying French on my own. And I'm also trying to learn a little bit of Urdu, which is the language they speak in Pakistan, because I watch a lot of shows from there, and I love the language. And then I want to learn a little bit of Italian because I feel like it'll be easy because it's close to Spanish. So is French, but Italian I would say maybe a little bit closer. And then I also want to learn a little Korean because I also watch a lot of Korean shows. So those are my 4 languages I kind of focus on, but I love all languages. Oh no, I'm still on this. Okay, favorite things to do. Eat. I love eating. I love to just try different foods. Makeup, obviously my channel is about makeup. Watching horror movies, obviously, and shopping. I love to shop. Now those are not all the things I love to do. Like I also like to play the piano. I like to paint as well. I love collecting things. Like I don't know if that's a hobby, but I'm like a collector. Like I collect books, I collect makeup, I collect so many different things. So collecting, I don't know if that's a hobby, but yeah. So that's all of my things I love to do. All right, number 5, my childhood dream. So when I was a kid, what did I want to be? So first I wanted to be a ballerina. I loved ballet. I don't know when the session started. I think it started like in 5th grade, 6th grade. I just became obsessed with ballet. Second dream was to be a teacher. So right around the same time of ballet, I started thinking about what I really loved, and I just really loved language. And I love my Spanish classes and I love my French classes, and those are my favorite classes in school. I just really enjoyed those. I just made the best grades, the best marks, everything in my French and Spanish class, and I love my teachers in those classes. And so I thought, what can I do with language? And there's so many different things you can do with studying a language, but I started thinking, like, I want to be a teacher. I want to teach kids and other people to appreciate those languages and love those languages, and that's what I ended up doing. So yeah. All right, number 6, my favorite color, green. I love green. I think it's like the prettiest color, obviously. Didn't always love green eyeshadow though. If you guys haven't seen my best green eyeshadow video, I explained a little bit about that, how I didn't really like the way green eyeshadow looked on me until I started playing with it more and looking at different shades of green, and then I started to enjoy it more. So I happen to have green eyeshadow on today in the inner part of my eye. So second color that I love is pink, and then third is yellow. All right, 7, am I married? No, I'm not married, and I don't have any kids. So that's something that's to come in the future, hopefully. One thing I really want to do though is I want to adopt kids. That's something I've always wanted to do since I was younger, and it's something that has grown stronger. Like it hasn't dissipated in the years that I've grown up. I still really feel strongly about that, so I do want to adopt in the future. All right, number 8 is my bucket list. So things I want to do in my lifetime before, you know, I die, hopefully. I want to travel around the world. I think this is on a lot of people's list. Traveling around the world. My places I want to go are South Korea, France, Spain, Chile, Mexico, Canada, Japan, Thailand, Pakistan, and Taiwan. Those are just, okay, sorry, I just got a call. Okay. Bucket list. Okay, so those places to travel the world are just like my first ones on my list, but I want to go to so many more places as well. I'm going to go to Greece, Italy. Yeah, just there's so many places I would like to travel. For sure. My next thing on my bucket list is to write a book and be published. Like I said, I like to write fiction. So it would be cool to be published. Who knows if that'll ever happen, but it's on my bucket list, so there you go. Okay, I just got another call. I want to get my master's and doctorate in Spanish. I want to get a degree in another language, and then I want to learn at least 2 more languages fluently. So that's a lot on my bucket list. I will say like I said, I'm fluent in Spanish. I have my degree in Spanish. Obviously, English, that's my native language. French, I wouldn't say I'm fluent, but I can read in French and write in French better than I can speak or listen. I need to practice that a lot. But I did study French for 4 years, and then, like I said, I'm trying to learn some other languages. So that's a lot, but I want to try to accomplish some of those things on my bucket list. Okay, and then number 9 is languages I know. Okay, I just kind of said this. Native language is English. Second language is Spanish. I'm fluent in it. I can read, write, speak, and listen in Spanish. My strongest areas, because these are my strongest areas with learning too, is reading and writing. Like I said, I love to read and I love to write. Speaking and listening are kind of the areas that I am not that great in. And that's just because that's not how I really learn. I need to see something written or write it or read it, and that's better. That just makes more sense to me. So I'm a more of a literal, I mean, not literal, I'm more of a visual learner versus an oral learner. Like I need to see something. So my strongest areas are reading and writing in Spanish, but I can speak and listen fluently as well. And then my third language is, like I said, is French. I can read and write it better than I can speak or listen to it. Like, if you ask me to speak it, and this is so, like, annoying because I studied it for so long, but, like, I really can only say certain things in French, and then after that, it just, like, goes right out of my head. But when I'm reading it, like, I can understand it, or when I'm writing it, I can write out a lot more than what I can say and comes to my head, just off my head. Like, if I want to say something, I need to think about it first, which is annoying because I studied it for so long. But with the way we learn languages in the U.S., it's more like grammar based, reading based, writing based, whereas there's not a whole lot of speaking and listening, which is something that is the most important because you actually want to be able to communicate a language. So that's unfortunate, but I did always enjoy French class. So alright, that's my whole video, guys. I didn't do anything more besides those 9 different things. If you want me to do a part 2 to this, I certainly will. Leave me down some questions in the description, in the comment section, if you want to know anything else about me. Yeah, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up. Check out some other videos on my channel to know a little bit more about me, about my likes for makeup and movies. Check out some other videos on my channel, and I really appreciate you guys. Definitely subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day and stay safe. Adios.